I do a little chair sequence. So we're squeezing the legs together. If this doesn't feel stable to you, you can keep them a little bit apart, but if you can get them together, let's inhale the arms up and sit back in our chair pose. So pulling in the belly, look down at the feet, see if you make sure you can see your big toes. Try not to arch the back. Inhale here, and we're just sweeping the arms back, airplane arms. Inhale forward, lift the chest. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Good. 2 more. Inhale, reach them forward. Really stretch the arms, stretch the fingers. Exhale, back. Last time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach forward. Come all the way up now, all the way up to standing. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, hands down. Good. We're going to do that again and add on. Inhaling up. Exhale, sitting back into our chair. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, bring the hands together now in front of the heart. Inhale. Exhale, twisting left. Keeping the spine long. Keeping the knees pointing forward. Inhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Staying here for a breath. So long spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Coming up again, reaching the arms all the way up. And exhale, back down. Beautiful. One more time. Adding on one more thing. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, sitting back. Inhale. Airplane arms back. Inhale, center. Forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, bring them together now in front of the heart. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Coming all the way up now, reaching the arms up. Shift the weight to the left foot. Pick up the right foot, coming into standing staff. Find something to help you balance. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And we're going to slowly take that right leg back. Sweep the arms back. Airplane arms coming into warrior 3. So straight spine, coming down any amount. So slowly find your way to warrior 3. Right leg back. And then slowly bringing the right leg back together. And breathe. Beautiful. All right, one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Inhale. Exhale, sweep arms back. Airplane arms. Inhale, center. Forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, bring the hands together. Inhale. This time, twist right first. Twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. And right. And center. And left. And center. Coming up, sweep the arms up. Shift the weight to the right leg. Left foot comes off the floor. Standing staff. You can always stay here. Or you can sweep the arms back with the leg coming into warrior 3. Any variation you like, you can simply stay here. You don't have to go all the way parallel to the floor. Just keep the body in line with one straight line. Stay there for a breath so I can see you. Looking good. Slowly take your time. Bring everything back to the floor. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Let's close the eyes. Take a breath. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. All right, good job. All right, so we're still at the top of the mat. We're gonna do another twisting sequence with our chair pose. So coming back to that starting position, squeezing the legs together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sitting back in your chair. This time, just bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Inhale. We're gonna twist to the left. Shift the weight to the left foot and slide the right foot back, so we're coming into a twisted lunge. So we're twisting left, back leg straight or bent. You can bend it a little bit or straighten it, long spine. Inhale, exhale, looking good. Inhale, exhale, come back to center now. Reach the arms up into high lunge, so all the way back up to center. Bring the hands to the hips, inhale, and step both feet. Whew. Come back together. And we're back where we started, and breathe. Good, we're gonna do that on the other side, so I'm gonna turn around, so I'm facing you. Squeeze the legs together, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sitting back in our chair. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, twisting now to the right. Long spine, keep the knees forward, good. Inhale, staying here, we're just shifting the weight to the right foot, sliding that left foot back. Just slide it back. Keep the torso twisted, keep the core engaged. Looking good, everybody. And breathe. And breathe. Come back to center. So turn the torso forward. Reach the arms up. So we're back in our crescent lunge. Make sure front knee is right over ankle. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale. Stepping both legs together. Back to our mountain pose. Let's bring the hands in front of the heart. And breathe. Slowing down the heart rate. One more breath. And breathe. All right. Good. All right, moving on. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Opening the feet wide. So coming into our wide leg straddle. Toes pointing straight forward. We're going to turn the right foot out to the short edge of the mat, setting up for our warrior two. Stretch out the arms, inhale, bending that right knee, finding your warrior two. So we're here, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot, pulling the bellies in, strong arms. From here, inhale, exhale into side angle, just resting the forearm onto the knee. Take a breath, inhale. And then from side angle, we're gonna move all the way into our starfish pose. So all we're doing is turning to face the long edge of the mat. Starfish. Good. Back to warrior two. So just turn the feet back to warrior two. Little transition. Good. Here we go again. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Starfish pose. Beautiful. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Or sorry, warrior two. Inhale. Then side angle, reaching up and over. Inhale, coming up to starfish. Reaching the arms up to starfish. Beautiful. And then from here, we're just going to bring the arms to the hips. Pivot around to the other side. So we have the left foot pointing forward. Good. Stretch the arms out. Inhale, bend the knee. Same thing on this side. So find your warrior two. Remember, if you want to take it into the hips, just open the legs a little wider. Bend that front knee a little more. Make sure it's tracking down the middle of the foot. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale, coming up to our starfish pose, stretching the arms. Inhale. Back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Coming up again. Inhale. Exhale, starfish. My legs keep opening up wider. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And side angles up and over. Coming back up. Inhale. Starfish. Good. From here, let's bring the hands to the hips. Point the feet forward. You just step back because I'm coming off my mat. Inhale. Lengthening the spine, coming all the way down now. Fan pose. You can keep the hands on the hips or bring them to the floor. Keep the spine straight. So let me turn so you can see. You can always have your blocks underneath you. So feel free to use your blocks, but the blocks should be right under the shoulders. And breathe. And we're gonna add a little twist. So if you're using the blocks, bring the right hand on your block, center under the face, flat on the block or the floor. Inhale, sweep the left arm up to a twist. Keeping the hips nice and square. Good. Exhale down. Bring the left hand right under the face, either on the block or on the floor. Inhale, twisting up to the sky, turning the torso right. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, twist left. Beautiful. Hand down. Inhale, twist right. And bring the hands down. And option here to just stay here for another breath, or you can bring the hands all the way to the ankles and just gently pull yourself a little bit closer, a little bit deeper, or not, just giving a variation. You can also walk your hands between your feet, hold on to the big toes, keeping the spine as straight as you can. And then bringing the hands to the hips, press into the feet, engage those quads, engage the core, coming up, coming up, coming up. And we're gonna bring the hands behind us, little chest opening here, pull the knuckles down, take the hands away from the body, and you can stay here, just breathing here into the chest. Or if you want to hinge forward, you can inhale, take the chest to the floor, take the hands overhead, completely optional. Just stretching the shoulders. And then bring the hands down to the floor before you come up. Bring the hands to the hips, press into the feet, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. And toe, heel, toe, heel. Toe, heel, feet all the way together, and bringing the hands in front of the heart. Beautiful. All right, we're coming to the floor, so you can either come with me through plank, or you can just make your way to your belly. So your choice. If you're coming with me, you can step to the top of the mat, inhaling the arms up, exhaling into your forward fold, bending the knees. Hands right under the shoulders, stepping back into plank. So sliding back one leg and then the other. Find your version of plank. So you can be on the hands, on the forearms, on the knees. Pulling the belly in, pressing the heels back. Squeezing those upper arms together. Staying for as many breaths as you're up for today. And then when you're done, lowering the knees to the floor. Elbows in, slowly lowering to the mat, slowly, slowly, slowly. Bringing the hands underneath your forehead and resting here. Little yoga vacation. So let's just shake the hips out. Breathing into the belly. Take some nice deep breaths. Shaking the hips. Let's take 2 more deep breaths into the belly. So really deep breaths into the belly. All right. So let's bring the hands now under the shoulders. Stretch the legs back behind us so they can be parallel, or they can be a little wider than parallel. That's okay too. Press the pelvis down into the floor, elbows in, coming up for our cobra sequence. But today we're going to do twisted cobra. We're going to do some regular ones first. So inhale, just pressing into the pelvis, lifting head, neck, shoulders, any amount, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, slowly coming down, forward back to the mat. And again, inhaling, coming up any amount. Exhale, slowly back down. Think of lengthening the spine rather than height. Inhale, last time, coming up. Exhale, coming down. So we're going to add a little twist or not. You can always just do the regular ones. Inhale, coming up. Keeping the elbows into the body. Inhale. All we're going to do here is a little twist of the upper body to the left. So just like you're looking back towards your left foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. If it doesn't feel right on your back, please skip it. Come back to center and lower all the way down. One more. So inhale. Coming up, press into the pelvis, any amount. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Remember, don't lock out your elbows. Inhale, center. Slowly lower all the way down. And again, just bring the hands underneath the forehead. Shake the hips, rest. Take a few breaths here. And breathe. Good. All right. Bringing the hands down by your side. We'll just do one locust pose because you know I love locust. But we'll do a normal, regular locust. So stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out, forward to the mat. We're just lifting everything off the floor all at the same time. So inhale. Exhale, lifting everything off the floor. Legs come up, arms come up, chest comes up. Let's see if we can hold it for 2 breaths. So reaching the fingertips to the feet. Lifting, lifting, lifting from the inner thighs. Exhale, coming back down. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Pressing back into child's pose. So take the hips all the way back to child's pose. Any variation of child's pose. So head can be on the floor, on a block, on a cushion. Coming into child's pose and breathe. Good. One more breath.